Hi to all the folks at home. You're tuning in to the Dash of Mind podcast. I'm your host, Matt Silver. This is our first podcast, and we've got a guest by the name of Phil Palmoliver. He's an artist. Phil, an artist from Lacombe, Alberta.
What the hell are you doing out there, you fucking
Phil.
kids? Get out of there!
And so we'll just talk here while Phil gets settled in. Phil says he's a big fan of the show. He sent us several
Hello?
emails. Phil, you got to put the after a bizarre string of emails, I finally decided to call this guy and see what he was all about. Phil,
Ow, for fuck's sake, these goddamn things really jab in your eardrums, don't they?
Phil, can you hear us now?
Hello? Where do I talk into? Where's my fucking microphone?
Phil, you're good. Just settle
I
in.
had a fucking microphone for this purposes.
Phil, we can hear you fine. Just settle in, okay?
Okay, I'll get nice and close so you can hear me. Is that better?
No, Phil, you can back up. You can back up a bit. Phil, there's a camera on. There's a camera on you, Phil. The people at home can see you, okay? Just relax.
All right.
Phil, I was just telling everyone about how you're an artist. You're from Lacombe, big fan of the show. We're really happy.
Huge fan of Dash of Mind and all that you're doing over there. I really like the angle you have taken in expressing very important viewpoints in society today.
Thank you, Phil. We really appreciate that. So, would you mind taking out?
Fuck my goddamn knee.
Would you mind taking out the headphones?
What do you want, huh?
Would you mind taking out the headphones for just a second?
I just got the fucking things in here, sir.
Yeah, just take them out for a couple seconds.
For fuck's sake.
So for those of you without the luxury of the screen here and you can't see him and you're on the radio, Phil appears to be a bit of a loser. He's a full-grown 30-something-year-old man in a blue robe. It appears to be the middle of the day, and the living circumstances seem pretty shitty around him. So Phil, you can plug back in now. Oh fuck, Phil.
All right, already. I don't have all fucking day here.
Phil, what's going on in the yard out there?
These fucking kids are climbing on the fence, and they're gonna get fucking hurt. I told them 1,000. Get the fuck off that fence! You know, kids today, they just don't listen like they used to. And you know what? It's a generational problem, and hopefully Mr. Trump can fix it.
Yes, I'm sure that's a popular view with lots of people where you are there in Lacombe. So let's get right to it, Phil. Tell us a little bit about your art.
My art, yes. Well, I got a gallery here in Lacombe, down the street from my house. It's a perfect location, lots of sunlight, lots of opportunities for me to explore with my texturing and layering and swirling of the goods, if you know what I mean.
No, that sounds great. So for
It
those,
might be a little highly artistic in lingo at times. Just stop me if I get a little bit too technical at all.
yeah, no, we pride ourselves in having a sophisticated fan base over here at Dash of Mind. So Phil, for somebody looking to buy your work, how much can they expect to get it for?
I fucking hate the yellow ones. You know what I mean? I like the fucking green ones a lot, but the yellow ones, I just don't like them.
Phil,
Typically, I charge $8.99. So, depending if you go for the full meal deal, full blown combo, if you know what I'm saying here, sir. I hate the fuckers that come in and they only want half of my hard work.
yeah,
If I go full tilt, there are no half measures in life. There are no half measures in art.
yeah,
You know, that's just my philosophy. I don't know.
no, I think you've got some solid philosophies there. So if people at home wanted to access your work, where could we see it, or hopefully buy it?
Well, if you're in Lacombe, my subway's off Highfield Road. It's not my subway. I don't own it. I just employed there. But they're all around the world, from what I understand. We ain't no McDonald's, but we're getting there.
Phil, let me stop you there. It sounds like you're not an artist. It sounds like you're a Subway sandwich artist. Could you confirm that? That's not what you told me in the email. You said that you had great art with all sorts of special ingredients. I didn't think that's what you meant, Phil. And I think the people at home are going to feel a little bit.
Maybe you should read more carefully. I'm an artist. A Subway sandwich artist, a normal artist, there's no fucking difference. It's all art to me.
Phil.
I got a little chocolate on my fingers there.
Phil, I'm hoping you're gonna wash your hands.
Oh, I'm a very superstitious man, and I never wash these hands. They bring so much joy to my customers. How could I do that? I can't take that away from them. There's magic in these hands.
All right, Phil, we're going to have to cut this off before health services or somebody finds out, but
all that's left is the fucking yellow ones.
All right, Phil, you have a good day, okay? For the fans at home, I'm sorry. This is pathetic for our first go around. We hope you keep reading Dash of Mind, and have a good night, everyone.